chapel of San Pietro di Macra is situated on a rocky outcrop, like a sentry looking out over its fellow churches and chapels built along the path, almost as though travellers, shepherds and merchants through the centuries always had to see the church behind them and the one in front of them to feel safe in their resting and sheltering places. The name of the saint the chapel is dedicated to can be misleading and lead one to believe mistakenly that it is Peter the Apostle. However, it is named after Peter of Luxembourg, a young cardinal from Avignon. He is depicted kneeling with his hands together and an open prayer book. On the other hand, the two side walls surrounding it display episodes from Jesus' story and the life of Saint Martin, valuable works of art by Tommaso Biazacci. Yet all attention falls to the Dance of Death on the lower section of the walls. The Chapel of San Pietro holds the only complete Dance Macabre in Piedmont. The Dance of Death is one of the three main themes of medieval Christian macabre art that developed around the time of the Great Plagues of the 14th century. Here we have the extraordinary imagery of an otherworldly reality by an unknown artist who depicted death as the human condition of us all in a unifying dance. The Pope, the Emperor and the Cardinal lead the dance. It continues with the merchant, the bishop, the soldier and the Benedictine monk who turns a corner and finds a skeleton strapped to the usurer, then the woman, the Franciscan friar, the king and the peasant. All social classes are represented, from the powerful to the needy, rich to the poor, and death, symbolised by the skeletons, drags everyone into a whirling dance. Between the usurer and the Franciscan friar, the skeleton is represented by a naked female figure with blonde hair, sagging breasts and clogs on her feet. Some have considered her a demonic presence, and others have believed her to be a representation of a prostitute with her entrails ripped out. However, following the latest restoration work, it is possible to see a small snake descending from her womb, which could indicate the biblical figure of Eve after her exile from paradise on earth. We know that when Adam and Eve sinned, death came into the world, nestled here in the womb of the only female figure. Finally, let's look again at the intertwined and animated chain of dancers with music performed especially for us by the students from the Istituto Comprensivo di Dronero musical section.